I'm a digital entrepreneur out of this third world country. Leadership is big crisis in the third world. Big subject to discuss. I don't have a complete answer, but as an entrepreneur, I can create platforms for you to decide who should be your leader. But my interest is that I'm excited with this 21st century, because this is the only century God did not create any person to be poor. In the past, many were called and few were chosen. In 21st century, many are called and many will be chosen. But you have to decide if you want to be one of those to be chosen. The 21st century is unbelievably the greatest century, because I'm not sure I will experience the next century. But for you to enjoy this century, you know, leadership is a big discussion, because when I came back, as some of you, I had Afro hair. When I launched Apple, I brought Apple computers into Nigeria 25 years ago. I had Afro hair, but I lost my hair last century. So I'm in this century with that hair, but I'm very happy that a lot of you will be successful. There's one thing you must be determined: no person can stop you. The president cannot stop you. Your father cannot stop you. Your brother cannot stop you. Your employer will not stop you. You are the only person to stop yourself. This is what 21st century leadership is all about. Who is a leader? A leader in the 21st century, to lead you guys, must be knowledge-driven. This is a knowledge century. A leader must be spiritually strong. A leader must have style. This is a century of style. If you don't know it, you cannot teach another person. Money is a right. Knowledge was power in last century. Knowledge is a right in 21st century. This is why you are the only person who can stop yourself from being successful. But you need to build yourself as personal quality collateral. That's a challenge in the 21st century in Africa. A lot of people are not credible to be trusted. A lot of people don't have content. I know some of you are entrepreneurs, isn't it? You want to be. Do you want to be successful? You are here. Like, this is a modern church. But I want to leave a secret with you in the third world. All entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, practice what you call material religion. They believe in God. They worship God. But it takes a whole lot of pain to be in that circle. In the past, it was possible. In the new centuries, it's your right. Now, but a leader, like I said, must be trusted. And you must be morally and financially disciplined. But when you talk about leadership, if you can't run a successful house, you can't run your family properly, you cannot run your company properly, you cannot run a nation properly. And I want somebody to discuss that with me. But critically, a leader in 21st century must be selectively deaf. Are you with me? In the 21st century, because of technology, everybody is talking all the time. Propaganda, rumor, and all the rest of it. And you must be selectively deaf. But you must have the look and feel of a leader. Why do you think the Pentecostal churches are doing very well? First, most of them never went to America. They absorbed American accent, isn't it? That is your age. They dress very well. They were not born that way. It's a trade. They learned it. So they have good communication skill. In the modern age, you have to have flat tummy. If I call 99% of you have flat tummy, the younger ones, isn't it? It's old-fashioned to have it here. I'm 56 going to 57. Okay? But a leader must take those decisions that are very tough to accept. When you're taking decisions, forget emotions. This is what is holding every nation in Africa down. People take emotional decisions and it backfires in the community. In 21st century, don't support a leader who is not digitally driven, because this is a century of digital emancipation, isn't it? Good example is our president. The president distinguished himself from former presidents of this country through what? Facebook, isn't it? Through Facebook, isn't it? You could communicate with him. That's a great platform, social platform. So that's why I'm saying the president must put more technology content into the country so that we can continue to talk with him. That's what is very clear. Good leaders see further than others. And that's why they do everything to stand on the shoulders of giants so that they can see more than you. But everyone is like a house with 4 rooms. Very few of us visit 1 room. Some visit 2 every minute, every day. Some visit 3. And those rooms are physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. But good leaders are in those rooms every minute of their lives, and that's why they are good leaders. They continue to come. But they also know the quality of their destiny is a function of the depth of their fight today. It's a huge pain before pleasure. A hand for them, please. A big hand for them. The music is simple. You know, that young man could be one of the greatest leaders in the world. On the day this track was launched, the president of this country was at the launch. The leaders of this country were at the launch. This guy becomes a global success because this track is acceptable anywhere in the world. That's what leadership is all about. Now, the 2 young men I never met, but they have the style, okay? For you to be a leader for this generation, you should be able to dance that kind of music. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just the chairman of the music. Sorry, of the seminar. But observe your parents. When they put a popular music, they dance better than you. It tells you something, that we are changing. And this is why I don't want any of you to be discouraged. You need to work hard to excel. I want to appreciate all of you. Huge number. But at the end of it, we have brilliant speakers who are very experienced. That's why I said ambassadors, royal fathers, politicians. We have people in petroleum industry. We have great technocrats who can deliver. If you were to pay for this, it's a huge amount. But when you get it free, please appreciate it. And we want to see a lot of you become the greatest assets. Like I said, you have to build yourself as personal collateral first before you build your companies or your country as a corporate collateral.